2.5 years since the initial announcement of the existence of a main series Pokemon title on the Nintendo Switch. Here we go. Finally, welcome, one and all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. And here's our first look at a brand new Pokemon. This was not seen in any promotional material that was released before the game's initial release, thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. As we see Pidove flying overhead. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. I have to say, this is some first impression. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose and it is a pleasure to be here. Now, turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. That pyro, though. Where did you come from? Champion Leon and his textbook Charizard in the background. Charizard, of course, quite a lot of controversy around Charizard recently. I'm happy it's in, at least. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end when I beat you here today. You know I don't lose battles, Raihan. Charizard, Dynamax. And this is our first look at Gigantamax Charizard in-game. We're not even 2 minutes into the playthrough. I have to say, the audience, the crowd looks so much better than anything I've ever seen in any sports game. Welcome to Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield, the debut main series Nintendo Switch Pokemon titles. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know you guys are going to have an absolute wealth of Pokemon Sword and Shield content to watch over the course of the next few days, weeks, months, even years. People will be uploading videos of this game in the years to come. You guys have got so many options of which channels to watch, and I really appreciate you clicking on this video. So thank you, genuinely. I hope I can entertain, inform you guys, teach you things about this game that you wouldn't have known otherwise. I'm going to have a ton of fun with these games, and I hope you guys have fun watching. So, let's jump straight into it. Here we are in our home, and our rival introduces himself for the first time. Oh, that your flash new phone, Petey Winall. Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard, but that's the lamest thing I've freaking ever heard. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Petey Winall. Never mind watching the match now. I've got a recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Yeah, I've got my Skybox. Sky Plus box. I don't know. I can't afford Sky. Come with me, Petey Winall. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Ah, yes, this bag. This bag has been the subject of a lot of criticism online. Because it's a freaking Gigantamax bag. Like, look at it. Look at it. How's that supposed to fit on our back? It's twice the size of us. I'm over-exaggerating. It's not that bad. It just looks more like a suitcase than a bag. But you would want to carry a suitcase with you if you were literally adventuring over the country. Here's an adventure guide. There's a wealth of brand new options available to us in the options menu. I'm just going to mess with a couple of them. You've got things like autosave, something that is completely new to Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. You can also skip cutscenes. Some really, really useful things. And I really appreciate them adding these quality of life features. So make sure to go through the options, check that you've got everything optimized as you like it before you begin your adventure. And without any further ado, let's just jump into it. Sound like Philip DeFranco. Oh dear, Phil. Come on. So, we are taking our first steps into the Galar region, leaving home for the first time. And I have to say, the overworld looks really beautiful. I've always been a big fan of the game's graphics. ever since the very first initial trailer, I know that the graphics have also received quite a lot of criticism, but I have to say, I've always been a fan of the graphics, the art style in Sword and Shield. And I hope it keeps up this amazing first impression. I have to say, Wooloo, you are absolutely adorable. I see why everyone's such a big fan of Wooloo now. I mean, like, at first I was just like, it's a sheep. Like, why does it have such a massive fan base? Like, Mareep already exists. Why wasn't there Mareep fans prior to this year? But it literally rolls away. It's walking animation. Is it rolling? Look at it in the distance. Okay, I see why people like Wooloo. It's adorable. 2 Wooloos are blocking our way. We have to go visit Hop in his house. And his house is... oh my god, it's a literal mansion. Trust me, no one in the UK has a house like this. No one. Like... maybe I'm just too poor to hang out with people who have massive houses like that. Maybe they're not the only tenants here. I hope not. What would you do with all this space? Yeah, but where's Lee? You're crammed in a cupboard or something. I don't know. Probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. So we are going to go to Wedgehurst now. I believe all the cities in this game as well are named roughly after cities and towns and location in the UK, so I'm probably going to fanboy about a good majority of the city names in this game, just because I'm like, I can't believe there's a Pokemon game literally based on the United Kingdom. If you told me that 15 years ago, that would have been an absolute dream. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course, but I do not, so we have to steer clear of the wild grass. That's fair enough. We haven't received our starter Pokemon just yet. We're going to receive it in just a second. I have been debating which starter Pokemon I'm going to pick for, well, literally 9 months, ever since the initial announcement. I'm a big fan of all 3 of them. And even now, I'm still undecided, so it's going to be pretty spontaneous which one I pick. Oh no, stop doing the pose! Look, you're making the people really... Look at the brunette there. She is terrified. She's just like, what is this grown adult doing with these poses? I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles. It's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills, just like you've taught us to, Lee. A little bit of slowdown there. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Oh, please, trust me. Within the next 24 hours, we're going to be champion. Like, ain't no sleep until we've kicked Leon's butt, so... yeah, my wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. The Pokemon in the overworld look so cool. I sound like such a generic gamer, just being like, oh, graphics, they're so good. And there's more to this game than graphics. I hope the gameplay is good. It's Pokemon. I don't see how they can deviate from the formula too much. But graphics are a very good first impression. And I'm a big fan of the graphics. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Ah, so you're the reason Charizard is legally obtainable in the Galar region. With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today. But don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Is that English? I don't know, really. I don't know. Wedgehurst looks nice. It's got a little train station there. That's really cool. I mean, trains are like a massive part of the United Kingdom in the way that we go about traveling. Surprisingly, it's like not in the US. Like, I know like people use a lot of trains in Europe, in mainland Europe. But in America, it's a totally foreign, like, idea to people, which is really surprising. Take a good look, you two. The 3 starters we have become very familiar with over the course of the last 9 months. And like I said, I'm still undecided. I have a rough idea of what I want my team to be. I'll be honest, I have not been very disciplined. I have been looking at so many leagues. I can't help it. Like, I see it and I'm like, I have to know more. I need to know more. And it does help with video making, of course. It means that it ruins the surprise in videos, but it means I can give a more informative outlook on the games. And that's what I set out to do with these walkthroughs. So I hope I can give you a good informative walkthrough, is what I'm basically trying to say. It always bothers me when they say all right, and it's not translated properly. It's all right, not all right. I don't know. Shut up, Phil. What are you on about? I think I'm decided. Even though I do love all 3, I wish they could follow you. Look at them. They're so cool. They're so tiny. We are going to choose Sobble. I've planned my team around Sobble. Even though it's arguably the more difficult starter Pokemon to use, there's a bunch of Pokemon I'm really looking forward to using, and Sobble fits right into a team that accommodates them. So here we go. Sobble. Oh, I feel so bad for the starter Pokemon that don't get picked. So it'll be Sobble for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Scorbunny. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. Oh, poor Grookey. It's okay, though. Leon's gonna pick Grookey, so that's fine. Grookey isn't just, like, left there to fend for itself in the wild. A poor little level 5 Grookey fighting against predators. You'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind, too. Actually, to be fair, we have given him some good team composition there. We've countered his, like, rock-type weakness impeccably there. Alright? Enough of this trainer nonsense for one night. There we go. There's the alright thing I was just talking about. Like, it's alright. It's just, stop spelling it. It's 2 words. Hop is really into them freaking burgers there. Oh, no, they're not burgers. They're kebabs. Not kebabs. Shut up, Phil. Nice little jingle to signify that our Pokemon have been healed, even though we haven't battled of anything. The next day, you spend the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hart? You two getting on all right? It's all right. Stop saying all right. Understanding one another. Maybe even built up a bit of love. Of course I have, Lee. Petey Winnell's made fast friends with his Sobble, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. Wow. Wow. Throw us under the bus. Wow. Okay. Screw you, Hart. I want to make your life a misery in this playthrough. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself a proper trainer already, Hart? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend if he's up for it. What do you say? Winning and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? So I'm probably not going to read too much of the text initially, because a lot of this stuff is just tutorial stuff. It's stuff that I'm presuming if you're even a casual Pokemon fan, you guys know how to battle Pokemon, stuff like that. We don't need tutorials. I can explain them a lot quicker and a lot more effectively. God, way to frickin' slur on my words. Way more effectively than the in-game tutorials can. So, just for the benefit of saving time, I don't want every single video in this playthrough to be basically an hour long because of all the tutorials and stuff. I'm going to explain things to you quicker and more effectively. So this first battle, it's basically a tutorial battle. Once we defeat this Wooloo, we're going to level up and learn an attack that is super effective against Hop Starter. Traditionally in Pokemon games, the rival chooses the Pokemon that's super effective against your starter. This game is different. Hop chooses the Pokemon that is weak to your starter. So, interesting choice. I guess it's a good mechanic in terms of teaching us the ropes. We learn Water Gun, like I said, so we're going to be able to one-shot, maybe two-shot his starter Pokemon. So let's take on Scorbunny. I really, really do like the animations each Pokemon's got. I like the Generation 7 Pokemon. It feels like maybe Game Freak have listened to the critiques surrounding the idle animations for Pokemon in battle, and they've made them much more expressive. Like, look at Scorbunny. It's ready to fight. It's on its toes. It's like a professional boxer, just like constantly moving, and it's down. So can't win them all. Can't win them all. There we go. Level 7 already. More battles like that, and we'll be able to sweep through the game. 400 Pokedollars as well. Just like Generation 7, we are going to receive a ton of in-game money from our mother in just a little bit. Maybe I always want to let Charizard out. And that wouldn't have been fair. You're the champion. And your Charizard is probably like, what, level 60? Potentially level 70? Why would you do that to us? Like, our poor Pokemon. Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon, especially your friend PD Winnell, before you think, God, we're just not liked in this region. Hop, first of all, saying we've got no chance of becoming the champion. Now Leon being like, yeah, you guys aren't experienced enough, especially you, PD Winnell. I'm trying to think of an insult. I can't think of any right now. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You probably better go tell your mum that you're heading out, though. No, I guess we should inform our mum that like we are literally going to be covering the entirety of the country in the span of the next like 24, 36 hours. Oh, this gate's open. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? It's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once. She came back in a real state. That is horrifying. Let's go save the Wooloo then. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, PD Winnell. This is going to be a little introduction to a few brand new Pokemon that we have never seen. Slumbering Weald. Let's go. The music. Oh, the music's really sweet. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? I kind of just want to sit here and listen to the music. The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, there might be trouble. I'm really looking forward to hearing some of the soundtracks in this game. I'm a massive fan of Marnie's battle theme. And here's a new Pokemon, Squovet. Interesting name. Oh, I've got so many names I need to remember now. I'm no good with names. So, like, learning Pokemon's names at the beginning of a generation, I am really bad at. So, forgive me if there's any slip-ups. But yeah, I'm really interested in learning, in listening to all the in-game. Here's another new Pokemon. Rookidee. Very nice. We're going to be making Rookidee a member of our team in a little bit, but for now, we're just going to run away. We could be taking these on for experience, but honestly, experience from level 2 Pokemon, not really going to give too much. I keep getting interrupted talking about the music by new wild Pokemon, new Pokemon that we've never seen before. I'm really looking forward to hearing some more of the OST, the battle themes, stuff like that. Like I said, Marnie's is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys in a upcoming episode throughout the course of today. Come on, PD Winnell, that Wooloo might be in real trouble. The music's changed. And it is incredibly foggy here. And it's getting worse as we go in. It's reminiscent of something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. This is a really weird place to have next to a like really quaint little city. Like, Christ. And that is the legendary Pokemon Zacian. This is some introduction. Like the initial introduction with like the stadium and the crowd and Leon and his Gigantamax Charizard and the audience cheering for us. We can't even attack it with anything. The move has no effect. It's choosing not to attack us either. It's just making it foggier. I can't see anything. You okay? And the music is eerie. Even the UI, the interface is like being blocked out by the fog. This is like honestly kind of creepy. I can't see anything. It's completely removed the UI. The music is scary. And that's it? What a murky, horrible area. We've just seemingly been knocked out. Oh, there's the quaint little nice music. I like this music. There's Leon. Of course, Leon rescues the day. What, Lee? How'd you manage to find your way here? Your pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, it's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I'd been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. There's the Wooloo. Bless it. I'm guessing Charizard just used Defog or something. Is Defog still in Sword and Shield? It must be, right? If Stealth Box is in, Defog must be in. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Heart. What about me? What about... At least it wasn't all for nothing. At least we saved the Wooloo. Seems loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen. Just had this sort of presence. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. The music is scary. So for the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the Slumbering Weald, are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could... I don't know. If we get an earful from Lee, what an experience. This'll make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Don't forget to tell your mum we are off. We are off. Let's go. Okay, this is where we are going to receive a very helpful amount of in-game Pokédollars from our mother. Oh, look at little Summer. I wish it could follow you. But it's not exactly a game-breaking feature that it isn't included. And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. After Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. 30,000 Pokédollars, I think is the equivalent of 300 like pounds or dollars. That's not just pocket money. It's like, you know, thanks. That's good money. I appreciate that. Look at the Butterfree, the 2 Butterfree. You know, there's a lot of pop-in, but actually, I'm not finding it to be too much of an issue. Here's Hop once again, and we are going to catch ourselves our second team member, if we have Pokeballs. Fabaroof and the Great Red and White Ball markout on front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. That is our next location. So we are going to be forced to go through... Okay, that was a bit of an issue. We're going to be forced to go through the wild grass. We're just going to avoid any Pokemon that I don't want and catch ones that I do. And I want you. I want this one. I want Rookidee because Rookidee is Flying type and Rookidee is going to have a type advantage against the first gym. Obviously, Sobble is weak to Grass-type Pokemon, and I find this necessary. I find it necessary to catch this, otherwise we're really going to struggle in the early parts of this game. It's not going to be a permanent member of our team, because I get the feeling its base stat total isn't exactly the highest. So we're just going to use it temporarily, just to get through the early parts of this game, give ourselves a little bit of an advantage against the first couple of gyms in this game. So, do we catch it? Yes, we do. That took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, so I thought we missed out on it. I thought we were gonna have wasted a Pokeball there. It comes to level 5, which is a super nice level on the first route. I think you can catch Pokemon upwards of level 7 around this area, which is super nice. Let's try and Solid Snake our way past all of these wild Pokemon. I think they're scared of us. So a mechanic in this game is some Pokemon will run for you. They'll attack you if they notice you in the long grass, and some Pokemon will be fearful of you. They'll try to run away from you, which is really cool. There's also some Pokemon that can surprise attack you, just like traditional wild encounters. Look at Charizard making his way over here. Some Pokemon can attack you like traditional wild encounters, and as far as I'm aware, they're Pokemon that also don't appear in the overworld. So some exclusive Pokemon can only be encountered randomly in the tall grass. So keep an eye out for them. Just because you've seen every Pokemon pop up in the overworld, that might not be all the Pokemon available actually on that route. Hopefully that makes sense. Here's Yamper. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. Looking for info on another never before seen super strong Pokemon. I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. And here's the internet's favourite NPC. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. Tsk. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out. I did too. Nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Petey Winnow. He's a new Pokemon trainer. Say I'm on the right path, would you? Oh, look at him go. Look at him. Look at his little waddle. It's great. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. No wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. I wish my phone could just randomly levitate like that. They're actually selling Rotom phone cases, like official Rotom phone cases. Like, even though it totally wouldn't fit in your pocket, I want one. I really want one. I do know a lot about Pokemon. That's one of the good things about this. It gives you the option of whether or not you want to listen to a tutorial. If you know a lot about the Pokemon games, you can pretty much skip them. So, pretty cool. Anyway, good introduction, Sonia. Thank you very much. Let's head on over to Route 2. Sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab, right? So that means you got a Pokedex, yeah? I love talking to new trainers and giving them useful stuff. This guy gives us a potion, which is worth, I believe, 200 Pokedollars. I wish people in real life would just stop me and, like, give me, like, £2 worth of... Oh, just give me £2. Just be great. Or, like, $2. Just randomly, just because they've seen you and they're like, you look friendly. Here's this. Got your Pokedex from Sonia. Then it's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. But battling strong Pokemon in the wild can leave your team in a bad way. Not to mention what battling other trainers can do. Luckily, we've got Pokemon centers. So I'm not going to be catching every single Pokemon in this playthrough. Tune into my live streams, which will be going on at the same time as these videos if you're watching these videos around the release of Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you're watching this months in the future, then I'm probably not still doing this project. I didn't mean to click that. But yeah, I'm going to be catching every single Pokemon I possibly can in my live streams. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of surprise trades, stuff like that. And hopefully I can battle a bunch of you guys. This might not like age very well in terms of like entertainment for the video. I did mean to heal up then. I can't remember if we took any damage there. I love this. This looks stunning. Gorgeous. Rotom was falling asleep there. But yeah, not going to be catching everything I see in this playthrough. The aim of this playthrough is to get through the game as quick and efficiently as possible and detailing the quickest and most efficient way of getting through the game. I'm going to be skipping any unrequired trainers, but I highly recommend you take on every single trainer possible, as the level curve in this game is actually quite well optimized, especially with the inclusion of the experience share. They've optimized it quite well. So definitely take on every trainer. Don't do as I do. Do what I say, or something. I don't know what the phrase is. A few brand new Pokemon on this route that just suddenly disappeared. That was odd. Alright, Pidgeywinner, it's time we filled in our teams a bit. And I'm here to teach you how. You need to catch Pokemon if you got any hope of filling in that Pokedex. Where'd you come from? Oh, look at you, little Pidgeywinner. You've already caught some on your own. Your mum gave you those Pokeballs, did she? I'll use some more Pokeballs. In return, I'll only ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. About that, Leon, I'm sorry. I was just saying how I'm not going to catch too many Pokemon. 20 Pokeballs, that's a really generous amount of Pokeballs to give us this early on in the game. That is more than enough to catch every single Pokemon on the next few routes. So, thank you very much for that. That saves us a bit of cash. It means that we can spend our money on healing items if we struggle a little bit. I am going to be taking on all the trainers off screen. I should actually I want to showcase this. So Pokemon with yellow auras surrounding them, they're stronger Pokemon. They have, I believe, 3 perfect IVs. It might actually be better for me to catch this Rookidee. Why not? Let's do it. We can have 2 Rookidees on our team. We'll just put the other Rookidee into the storage system for now. Yeah, Pokemon with a yellow aura surrounding them, similar to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, they have increased stats. Which, increased stats, that's nothing similar to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. That, in those games, is signified sizes, but shut up, Phil. You know what I'm trying to say. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So there we go. We've got a Rookidee, which is slightly better than the previous Rookidee that we caught. So I'm happy about that. It's got 3 perfect IVs. Hopefully it's got a decent nature. We'll see. We'll have a look in a little bit. You gain 140 watts. So we got watts as well for catching a Pokemon that had a yellow aura. Watts can be used in the wild area. You can spend them on technical records, which are basically an altered TM system. TMs are still in this game, however technical records can only be used once, but they're more dedicated towards more meta moves, so moves like Earthquake, I think even potentially moves like Solar Beam, stuff like that, are now technical records. You have to spend those watts in the wild area on things like technical records if you want a better team. You can also earn technical records by doing raids, something that I'm going to introduce you guys to in a little bit, probably in the next episode, or at least the general system of raids. I'm not going to cover raids too much until probably the post-game, just because it'll be easier, I think, if I have a readily assembled team. I'm going to be covering as much as humanly possible in the post-game, just like I did with Let's Go last year. Whenever there's a strong trainer, I always look right at them. Pretty cool that we've already earned watts as well. I didn't expect to get... See, this is what I mean about Pokemon running away from you. It's kind of sad. Like, don't be scared of me. I'm not going to catch you. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to get through this route as quick as possible. I don't mean to hurt you. So there are more Pokemon available on this route, but they're not appearing in the overworld because they're exclusive to battles, to random battles. This trainer isn't required, but we want as much experience as possible at this point. So yeah, that's interesting. Pokemon like Purloin. Purloin, a Generation 5 Pokemon. Just something interesting for you guys to note, I guess. So this is another brand new Pokemon, a Tootle. Let's use Pound, as this is pure water type. It's also heavily defensive, so we might struggle a little bit on this. This is going to be like a 4-hit KO, unfortunately. You guys might have noticed I have turned off battle animations. I get a few comments here and there saying, why have you turned off battle animations? Well, turn them back on, you fiends. I turn off battle animations as it makes the game so much faster. There's been a ton of controversy about battle animations this year and the exclusion of the national decks. I've just never really been a fan of battle animations. They slow down the game way too much, and I like getting through the game as quick and efficiently as possible. So that's why I turn them off. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. We level up. There we go. We got 2 Rookie Ds. I feel like an NPC, just carrying 2 of the same Pokemon on my team. Absolutely ridiculous, Phil. What are you like? I want to try and save a potion here, as we're going to be healed up in just a moment. Youngster Benjamin, let's go. Blip Pug. I can't pronounce that correctly, apparently. I'm not too sure what I think of this. It doesn't look like a traditional Pokemon to me, but I'm sure they've probably said that about any other Pokemon in any other Pokemon game. So I don't know. It just looks weird. I don't know. I'm sure it'll grow on me. I probably said the exact same thing about Pokemon like Scatterbug and Spooper. I don't know, very interesting. So anyway, here's another new Pokemon that we saw in the overworld. Despite its appearance, it isn't fire type or ground type. I thought it was one of the two when I first saw it. No, it is pure normal type, and if it gets a crit on us, we are buggered. There we go, we get a crit of our own. There we go. Sorry about that, Nickit. Cool Pokemon. Hone Claws. We do want to learn Hone Claws as Power Trip. Believe that's a brand new attack. Boasts its strength and attacks the target. The more the user's stats are raised, the greater the move's power. So Hone Claws is going to increase 2 of our stats. So I may as well get rid of Leah. It's also got Tailwind, which is an egg move. That's something I forgot to explain, actually. It's something I actually totally didn't realize. Pokemon with yellow auras also have egg moves. Really, really cool. So, Tailwind, while it's not going to be a useful attack in the main story, there's a wild Zigzagoon here, but there's also a hidden item here. You can tell if there's a hidden item by the little sparkle on the ground. They've made hidden items a lot easier to see in this game, which is really cool. But yeah, a Galarian Zigzagoon there. Have you unraveled the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness, no, the whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... So, there's an unplayable character that everyone says looks like the Queen, that we're going to see probably in the next episode of this playthrough, but if you've seen any of the trailers, you know who I'm on about. No, this is the Queen. Why can't you see that? This is literally a character based on the Queen of England. Queen Elizabeth. Like, I'm not the only one going crazy, right? You must be PD Winnow. I trust you received the Pokedex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, PD Winnow? Professor Magnolia has been doing research into the Dynamax phenomenon for years, and it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamaxing to the fullest. There you go, Leon. There you go again, Leon. Always talking about Pokemon. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know. Like how many different types of tea there are. So quintessentially British. Hey, Professor, do us a favour, would you? Help me convince Lee should endorse us for the gym challenge. Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Peter Winnow only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region become strong trainers, isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That was precisely the reason I gave them both Pokemon, in fact. Look at Hop. What's he doing? Right then, in that case, how about this? Let's see if the two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry, I'll make sure both your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. I love that he's got a Game Freak logo on his cape. That's really cool. I'll be waiting outside, Peter Whittle. There's a free heal. Thank you very much. Let's get our endorsement. So we are battling for Leon. Leon's endorsement, basically. We just got to impress him. We just got to kick freaking Hop's behind right now. Here's Magnolia. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today, so show me something good in this battle. Just use your Charizard against us, like you freaking wanted to earlier. Jesus, you're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hop. Let's go. So this isn't going to be a difficult battle. He's got 3 Pokemon now. He caught something on Route 1 or 2. But Subble or your starter Pokemon will easily be able to sweep this battle right here. So just going to use Water Gun multiple times. I can't wait until we learn a slightly stronger water type attack. We also get access to the Mystic Water item. Basically, it's an item that you attach to your Pokemon, and it makes its water type attack stronger. If you're a veteran Pokemon player, you will already know what that is. We got 2 level 8 Bucketties. I feel like such a noob. Scorbunny, will you switch your Pokemon? No, because Scorbunny is weak to this. This is going to be the last battle we do in this episode, as the next episode is going to be... It's going to be a long one, so stick around for that. Thank you so much again for even sticking around this far. Let me know if you've made it this far into the video. I don't know, what should you comment? Comment Subble if you've made it this far into the video. There we go, Scorbunny is down. One more Pokemon. Hop has also decided to pick up a Rookidee for himself. What Rookidee's stats are better? I should compare them. Like, what if... IVs aren't as important as nature, so if the first Rookidee has a better nature, then I'm more willing to use the first Rookidee. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'll make the decision off screen. Rookidee nearly goes down in 1. If you did choose Grookey, this battle will be slightly more difficult because of the inclusion of Rookidee, but you really shouldn't struggle with it. Should be an easy fight, regardless. So there we go. Both of them are level 9, and Subble is level 11. We want to evolve Subble before the first gym. That's the target. I want to get it to level 16, as that's the level it evolves. I even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. What's your Pokeball throw got to do with anything about battling? That's like saying breeding is like part of competitive battling. Like, no, the battles are part of battling, not anything else. After seeing a match like that one, I suppose I've got little choice but to give you both an endorsement as champion. Yes! We impressed him. Letter of endorsement. There we go. Recommendation you'll need. It's really cool. It's really cool that we have to earn the right to be able to battle gym leaders in this game to get the endorsement. It's, I don't know, it's just a cool little first thing to do in the game. Alright, PD Winnow, you and me are going to train up against one another to aim for that champion's title. Absolutely. I'm going to smash your face in, mate. What's that? What is that? We just had a shooting star. What a coincidence. Wishing stars, since there are 2 of them. Oh, what a coincidence. There's 2 for the 2 heroes of the adventure. How convenient. A stone found in the Galar region with a mysterious power, so that your dreams come true if you find one. My Pokemon can Dynamax. They're going to be massive. Nice. So shoot to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I'm not shouting that. There, I've said it 3 times. So surely my wish will come true now, right? Don't be silly, Hop. Yeah, permit his place, Magnolia. Maggie. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They are one of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region, but they won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now, and I'll have you sorted. Ah, right. You've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please, give PD Winnow and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we get to battle against that mad Pokemon in the Slumbering Weald, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. That's the corniest thing in the world. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Well, luckily, tomorrow's journey is going to be the next episode, so you don't have to wait too long. You only have to wait like half an hour to an hour for the next video to be uploaded. Hey, you lot, want to have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the curry decks. No. I'm looking forward to trying it out. I don't want to be negative about any features. It might be a cool, like, collectathon kind of feature. It's morning at last, and time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Hop, is it true you really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there's a weird heavy fog, and then there's even a weirder Pokemon appeared. Peter Winnell tried to fight it off, but then I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. Right fount of information you are. A bit passive-aggressive. Peter Winnell, Hop, these are for you. And these are going to be our Dynamax bracelets. Dynamax band. Nice. Very convenient that those wishing stars landed. Must be tradition that happens when you get an endorsement. It's like the one Lee has on him too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. I think you'll find it not so simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on their gigantic form. Don't be afraid to go to all sorts of places to meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokedex too. Legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Peter Winner, I'll beat you to the station. Okie dokie, so in the next episode, we are going to enroll in the gym challenge and make our way to the very first town that features a gym, which is really cool. Right now, Hop is just giving us a little tutorial on what you can do in the wild grass, how to crouch, stuff like that. You guys will easily be able to pick it up. Yeah, in the next episode, we're going to go to Wedgehurst Station, explore the wild area for the very first time, and enroll in the gym challenge. So, thank you guys so much for watching. A like would be really appreciated. Subscribe to this any more of my future Pokemon Sword and Shield videos over the course of the next few weeks and months. And yeah, see you guys then. Peace out.